I'm feeling it today, guys. Oh man, I tell you what, I am so excited that I actually managed to pull this off. So I was supposed to do the Wingnut Roundup back last Saturday, and previous to that I was supposed to do it the Saturday before that, and then again, well actually no, I think that's pretty much about it, but something always gets in the way, usually my alcoholism, but sometimes it also fuels it. So hey, cheers to you, cheers to me, let's have a fun time. Ooh. Tonight we will be dining on some martinis, stuffed peppers, or stuffed olives. We got jalapeno peppers. We've got some garlic stuffed olives there. Living it up, pretending we have money. It's nice. It's always a good thing. So, if you're unfamiliar with this type of stream, usually it's a gathering, a collection of things that people have sent me over the course of the next month, or last month, or things that I myself found but I did not get a chance to make a video on, or there's just really not enough, or for the love of God, some of these things are just I couldn't even imagine trying to like do a deep analysis on some of the things that we're going to be watching tonight. So, there's a couple things we got to do before we get started. I'd like to make it a point and give you guys fair warning. This Wingnut Roundup, sometimes the Wingnut Roundup is about like a specific thing or a specific theme, or even like sometimes a YouTuber. This one's all over the place, and it's not all funny. Some of it's really sad. Some of it is probably going to make you a little mad. So we're going to go on an emotional roller coaster together, and yeah. Well, thank you very much, Guardian. Here's for the hard work and turning your channel around. Well done. Well, thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate that. So, the Wingnut dissection, which was really just a one-off. I don't usually do those. I did, I think, last week. But I opened up some mail. I do have a P.O. box if people want to send me wacky or weird stuff. And, this wonderful dude over in England, I think his name is DC. Sent me a bunch of really cool stuff, like a sign and a tie and all sorts of crazy things. But he also sent me t-shirts. I didn't find all of them. I went and I put them through the laundry, but I couldn't find all of them. But he made custom YouTube Saints shirts for the show that me and Wizard of Cause put on twice a week. Links in the description. And he also made me this custom one, and I'm stoked about this one, but there's a problem with it. So, the Hollywood Peckerwood, and it even has my hate hat on it, which I can't find the hate hat. I don't know what happened to it. I might have lost it, but that's pretty amazing. And it's because I keep making jokes about how I want to take back the term Peckerwood, you know, as it's because it's like a racialized derogatory term for white people, and I was like, sure, I'll call myself a Peckerwood. I think that's funny. And then somebody let me know that somebody already did try and take it back, and it's a group of white supremacists in prison. So now I'm like, maybe I'll just wear that in a video. I don't know. There's a lot of Antifa in this town. Look at me. Oh, we go bash the fish. Anyway, so let's not get into that. For the most part, these streams and mostly my channel these days just try and stay apolitical. So we'll fly under the radar with that one for now. If things go a little bit differently to the aspect ratio, I'm trying to like figure out a way to push this whole equipment this way, so I can actually move my Oculus into here, and I could do like cool gaming streams with VR, because I'm a VR junkie. I know everybody's like, VR, it's niche, but it's pretty awesome. I like it. It's pretty good. We'll talk about this some other time. Anyway, let's get started with the roundup. Some of these are going to be a little weird, and they're going to take a little bit of explanation. I think I have this set up how it needs to be. Screw it, let's just go over. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to give you guys any context for this first video. I just want you to listen to it a little bit, and I'll explain to you what's going on, because this is magic.
Today, guys, I'll be teaching you about stones, about the crystal energy. Lapis lazuli is pineal-based. It's blue. Yeah, of course blue.
I mean, why do you hold them at your fingertips, Jaden?
Because your fingers will absorb the energy and run through your body and make... Yeah, they actually can help you do your metaphysical abilities, but we will be talking about that in some other video in the future.
I bet we will.
Today we will be talking about crystals, energy. Selenite can be located in Mexico.
Okay.
The caverns, they are really common in the caves and caverns. But today we'll be, this one's one of the strongest stones I know.
Can you pick it up a little bit so I can see it in the camera?
Yeah, show us the stone, dude.
This is, selenite, my favorite. Reminds me of a sword.
Ooh, I don't know. It looks like something some brave hippie lady in Sedona might be using for inappropriate magics. So this is actually a repost on the channel JRASX, and we're gonna get into him in a second. But this is apparently this is powerful. Here, let me get this up higher for you. This is powerful. 10-year-old Jaden, part of the Alaskan trio. You'll hear about him in a video that just finished rendering. They gave me permission. He's had the DNA ICUC along with his awesome mom and dad. He suffers from harsh physical conditions more than most of us, and look at him. Is her awesome or what? What the fuck? Dad helped him keep his thought process in line, part of what he currently deals with. That will also change for the better soon. These people are really cool. It just seems like it's a kid kind of nervous because he has a camera shoved in his face. He's like, yo, kid, tell us about these magic fucking rocks. Do it. Like, I'm not gonna say this is like, this is child exploitation. I'm gonna rename myself Jeff Holiday BS and make 15 videos a day on this. No, it's not like that. But let's just listen to a little bit more before I spirit pill you on what this is all about.
This one right here is Tiger's Eye. This one is actually really good.
Oh.
I would recommend doing this one because I like this one. It is really good. It wakes me up pretty good. But
Oh, that's good.
okay, let's get to the meditation.
Oh, he's gonna teach us how to meditate.
How do you
That's
meditate? Tell us.
Close your eyes and relax. Absorb the energy from the stones. First, if the more you do it, the more you'll see weird things.
It sounds like when I'd have to go and stay at my uncle's house when I was a kid. Anyway.
I seen a bunch of weird creatures, albino and a brown creature, but I seen albino creatures. They look like humans, but they're bald albino, 6 foot.
Those are called hipsters. Bald white businessmen. Market of choice, dude.
Tall. Taller than my dad. And
How do they look? Slender? Are they?
their backs are really crooked. They're
Bicyclists. Yeah. No, I've run into them too, man. They're creepy. Bicyclists are weird. Not bicyclists. There's nothing wrong with bicyclists. Bike people. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. They wear those shorts. Obviously aliens. No, this kid's he's adorable. He's cute. He's a super cute kid. Obviously, he's just helping out with his parents' wackadoo spiritualism and whatnot. And honestly, kids have such a rampant imagination. He sees like some weird, crazy stuff. Fine. There's nothing really wrong with that. It's pretty innocent. But this gets so weird. This gets so strange. So the reason why this is strange is because of the channel that is posted in J-R-A-S-6. Now, this channel is absolutely fascinating for somebody like me who really, really likes to analyze and really dive in deep. And, well, I don't really have the time to dig in as deep as I want to in this one, but to understand the personality, the psychology that's going on behind somebody running a channel like this. Like if we go over to his channel here, we're done with that little kid. I don't want to like make fun of him or anything. ETs, Earth, and the cleansing purge creation. What makes your body function? How does it move? Drac ship visit. Spheres for sale again. How do religions fit in today's creation? Why are we all getting energy bodies? Things like that. And a lot of them are extremely, extremely long. And we're going to take a look at one of them here in a minute. But their base is this website here. Shit. I'm just going to have to resize this stuff on the fly for you guys because this is so tasty. This is so good. It's so good. Oh my god. All right. It's good enough. The Spiritual Foundation. This website is run by an older man and his wife. And if we scroll down, to empower your latent abilities, awaken to your true self, all that you need will be here. About our stones. They sell stones. They sell spheres. I don't know if you can read that with this resolution, but I'll read it for you. Our stones are cranked up by J-R-A-S-X and Diana Ramirez Anaya, also known as Dianimal. For those of you who don't know about Jay, he's internationally known for enhancing the metaphysical abilities of others, as well as increasing the physical size of their brains. He not only can increase your psychic ability, this motherfucker can literally blow your brain up. Like, it's amazing. He is also working with scientists to prove that he changes and evolves your DNA working with his energy. Saucy. He's often called creation's historian, by himself probably, due to his ability to see into the beginning of time as well as the lives of others. You can find his 2 books packed with information, blah, blah, blah. Below, you can check out one of the results of his QEEG test, quantitative electroencephalogram, which scientifically proves for the first time his abilities, as well as yours, are real. So, what this guy does is... they're placebo professionals? Not quite. So what these guys do is they sell these polished stones, these spheres. And what you're supposed to do is you take these and you meditate, and you can even do consultations with him, and he will increase your psychic ability. This is like perfect, genuine quackery, you know, good, solid kind of stuff, the kind of stuff that I usually am messing around with. But this guy's particularly nuts because he has a fetish with himself dying. If you go to his channel and you start looking around in it, you'll start noticing very specific things. Are the stones pretty? Yeah, no, the stones are very pretty. Like, here, we'll take a look at them. See, there's one there. This is Jay right here. Let's see, I'll just move you over like that. You gonna hold up any others? Oh, you're just gonna have that one sitting there in front of you the whole time. Alright, good job. Okay, good, well done. So they are very pretty, but he has an obsession with dying. And in this, and through my digging around, I found these weird, creepy videos where he was talking about how his body is rotting away and he'll be leaving soon. Back in September of last year, he prophesied that he would be dead in 7 months. I guess he missed. I don't know. I don't know. But it's wild stuff. I wanted to take a look at, and I don't know how long we're going to be able to last trying to watch it because he's very, very dry. Very, very dry. The video... Wait, which one did I want to do? Yeah, this one. What makes your body function? How does it move? What makes it work? Let's just get a taste for what this guy is like. I got some people asking, am I ever going to go back on Dr. Phil? Maybe, if I find something crazy enough, yeah. I can pass it on to their producers and blackmail my way back on the show. Let's check it out. Wow, that's weird. Was that a martini? Is he too a man of culture?
Hey there, folks. It's 12 p.m. lunchtime. Saturday, July 21st, 2018.
Oof.
Just yelling at the end. I got to get my lungs back.
He's like spiritual guru Santa Claus or something. Will you do me a favor, baby? Will you see how far you can pull that fan back in that way? Because it's just loud, but I still need it to, like... That's probably better. Yeah, that's probably good. Thank you. Okay. Alright.
It's not all torture for us. We get to have some fun, too. Every once in a while we get together and talk to the kids. All the kids. Anyway.
Breathe, Jay. Maybe catch your breath before you hit record. I don't know.
We got everything going. Oh, these are the close-up glasses.
Ooh.
And we have, okay, sound's working. All right. I got 3 videos I need to get out that I know I got to get out before I can get out of here. I've talked a bit about the spheres, okay, the energy they put out, but I've never...
So, a lot of time, it's hard to tell sometimes. I've been watching some of his videos when he says get out of here. Half the time he's talking about dying, like he's alluding to like he's about to die and like he needs to get these last really important information out. And sometimes I think maybe he's just like sitting down to record them before he's like off to dialysis or some shit. I don't know. Yeah, I know. He was a little low there for a minute.
Giving you the information you should have on how to use them and stuff like that. I'm going to do that in the video, but it's not this one. Also, the cleansing purge of creation. Creation's being cleaned. The problems in it, the cancer's being purged, cut out. Most all of it's already done. We'll talk about
Oh my god, he's so dry. Ah!
that in another video. But this one.
Does he want to die? I don't know.
Some people will float through some people's.
So somebody asked, like, does he want to die? I'm not really quite sure, because the thing that's interesting about it is, one of the videos that he put on there, you can look through his library. It's like it was when he was foreseeing that he was going to be dying in 7 months. I'm stuck here for another 7 months. Like, I think this dude is actually kind of obsessed with dying. It's so weird.
Will float through some people's minds, but they seldom actually ask. It's like one of those questions that goes, I wonder. Let me ask you something.
Okay, do it.
I need cold water.
If you're wondering if I picked this because I wanted to torture you with something mind-numbing before we got into something really juicy, yeah, it is. It gives me time to get some martini in me, too.
Slurping water. Anyway,
good slurping there, Jay.
We look at... let me move this over just a bit. We look at a train going down the track.
All right.
It's a lot of them are, especially here in the U.S., they're diesel run.
Mm-hmm.
Some electric. And the electric ones, the rails and the wire over them are the positive and negative that allow it to fire up the motors, electrical motors, or with fuel the engines.
Mm-hmm.
It allows them to move down the track. With a light bulb, you turn a switch on, which makes the current fly to it and back. It's got positive and negative in it, and that literally lights up the light bulb. It puts electricity through it, and it lights up. Wet your fingers, stick them in the electrical outlet, and you feel your whole body jerking all over the place. You need to slap the crap out of yourself.
Yeah.
Never seen that done. Don't want to see it. Anyway, you get the gist of what I'm saying. There needs to be some form of energy or power used to make something operate.
Yours is spite? I don't know, man. I love his face. I don't know. Maybe you guys don't find this as hilarious as me, but I'm sorry. I like for everything. His face is beautiful. His presentation is amazing. Just glorious. I everything about this makes me so happy. I'll only torture you for a little bit longer with this guy. I promise. Then we'll get into something really wacky.
You don't see a tennis ball just fly through the air. You don't see a tennis ball run around in circles, bounce up and down, and just take off.
Do if you're on enough drugs.
How does your body work?
Magnets, how do they work?
How does your body work?
I don't know.
Think about it.
Tell me, Jay. That's why I clicked the
You don't
video.
have a battery. You don't have an electrical cord.
I do have a battery in my butt.
You don't burn gas or fuel.
I make gas.
You don't have a nuclear power plant in you.
Technically, we do use fuel. We do have a biochemical furnace for our stomach that processes and breaks down things into individual whatever. You don't care.
How does your body function? What makes your physical mass of a body alive?
Just tell us, you fuck.
There's cells that keep reproducing.
Oh my god.
Okay. How does that happen? Do they have batteries, electrical cords? Your lungs continue to breathe until you die. Your heart, the same. Do they have batteries? Electrical charge within your body. Okay, well, where's the battery? Inside the body or outside of the body that makes that happen? How the heck does this go on? It's a simple question.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm sorry. I'm good. I'll stop. Yeah, 6 minutes into a 17-minute long video, and this is a short video for him too. I suppose I there is enough martini for this. I know we're done. It's okay. It's all right. I do encourage you if you wanna have like an Iron Man style challenge for cringe. What makes your body function? How does it move? What makes it work? By JRASX. Check it out. You might be pleasantly surprised. You might throw yourself out the nearest window. So, real quick before we keep moving on. Excuse me. Frankly, my dear, he's probably dying from radiation poisoning from the magic rocks he worships. Very possible. Lick my glass. This year I sold dirt to hippies at Oregon Country Fair. Cheers. Hey, you know what? Lick my glass. We need to get together again and have beers soon. We absolutely do. Sergeant Buck, the way he speaks, you'd think it was physically demanding to form complete sentences. Well, the thing is, like, I have some compassion for the dude because it does seem like he's got a lot of health problems. Not the least of which is his glaring insanity that he thinks he can enhance people's psychic powers and literally enlarge their brains. Because keep in mind, this is the guy, this dude. This is the guy that claims that he can actually psychically inflate your brain. Seems legit. All right, moving on. So, let's go to this one. This is from a channel called Odd TV, as you could tell. But I'm gonna let this image kind of soak in and let you guys kind of get a feel. Maybe think you might know what's coming, what this might be about. Now, while you're watching this with me, I want you to keep in mind this dude has 186,000 subscribers. This dude is nearing close to 200,000 subscribers. Keep that in mind. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit, make sure I don't blow anybody's eardrums out.
Hey everybody, what's happening up in this piece? ODD TV is in the building! Okay! So let's talk a little more about that Buzz Aldrin clip where he subtly admitted that we didn't go to the moon. I've been getting a lot of comments on my last upload of that very clip. People say he was only talking about how we didn't go back to the moon. Let's run the clip.
Why has nobody been to the moon in such a long time?
That's not an 8-year-old's question.
Uh-oh, she shouldn't be blowing the lid off of this conspiracy. That kid's woke.
That's my question. I want to know, but I think I know. Because we didn't go there, and that's the way it happened. And if it didn't happen, it's nice to know why it didn't happen.
Why has nobody been to the moon in such a long time?
Because we didn't go there, and that's the way it happened.
To me, Buzz is flat out saying that we didn't go. Buzz, why haven't we gone back to the moon?
Because we didn't go there. We didn't go there. We didn't go there. And that's the way it happened.
Wake up, sheeple!
Now, this isn't just some sudden realization. This isn't the evidence. Though I'm glad that Buzz came clean, there is much more information available to show us that outer space is not what we are led to believe. Let's go over a timeline that I made.
Oh, I can't wait, buddy. I can't wait. I need to see your hard-hitting evidence on this one.
Tried to keep it as simple as possible. Alright, so in 1915, NACA was founded, the National Advisory Committee for Aeronautics. NACA was established by the federal government, and their mission statement was, "It shall be the duty of the Advisory Committee for Aeronautics to supervise and direct the scientific study of the problems of flight with a view to their practical solution."
Okay.
In 1923, Disney was founded. Walt Disney, of course, grew up in the DeLay, a young boy's version of masonry. Continuing on, in 1936, JPL, the Jet Propulsion Laboratory, was founded, in part by Jack Parsons, an avid follower of Aleister Crowley and a member of his fraternal organization, the OTO, Ordo Templi Orientis.
Okay, so that might sound totally crazy. That might sound really, really wackadoo. That's actually very real. Jack Parsons was straight up in a fucking, like, cult. In a really crazy Aleister Crowley inspired cult, the OTO. That's actually very true. Now, what this has to do with Disney? Ooh. Let's get woke.
Jack Parsons also hung out with L. Ron Hubbard, the founder of the Church of Scientology, which holds sci-fi-like religious beliefs, including the belief of a galactic dictator named Xenu. Jack Parsons and L. Ron Hubbard both practiced black magic and participated in sex magic rituals together.
That's a bold claim. That's a pretty bold claim. Maybe? I don't know, man. Elron was into some crazy shit.
In 1954, Walt Disney and the father of rocket technology in the United States, Wernher von Braun, meet and make 3 films about space exploration. One was called Man in Space.
Here to introduce you to this new series is Walt Disney.
In our modern world, everywhere we look, we see the influence science has upon our daily lives.
Every time I see Walt Disney, especially like old historical footage of Walt Disney, maybe it's just because of like popular culture and the jokes that have always been made about him, especially like Family Guy. I always expect him to just start ranting about the Jews. I don't know. I actually don't know if he was anti-Semitic or not. Maybe he was. I never bothered to look.
Discoveries that were miracles a few short years ago are accepted as commonplace today. Many of the things that seem impossible now will become realities tomorrow.
Just a couple years later, in 1958, NACA is transformed into NASA, and the space program begins with projects like Mercury and Gemini.
Okay. Stop! Whoa! Stop motion animation. I wish it wasn't over, but stop motion animation for Gemini passed off as real.
In 1966, filmmaker Stanley Kubrick meets with NASA employees as well as Arthur C. Clarke. Pretty damning photograph. 3 years before the first moon landing, Kubrick just happens to be running with NASA and a well-known author of science fiction books who also predicted satellites in 1945.
Well, let's think about that for a minute. When did shit, here, let me look it up. When did IMDb 2001? When did that one come out? 1968. Okay. So if this is 3 years before 2001 A Space Odyssey came out, is it totally unbelievable to think that, well, a really renowned filmmaker was hanging out with people, especially an author and people who do work in like science travel to try and get it as right as possible? Like, I don't know, that just seems so weird to me. I don't know. I don't get it. I'm not really buying it.
Arthur C. Clarke's work includes Childhood's End, which was made into a 3-part series on Sci-Fi Channel in 2015.
Oh.
Very interesting series with so-called aliens, but they look like the epitome of Satan, and they come to usher in the new golden age for humanity.
Oh boy.
There is no need to be afraid.
In 1968,
Okay, I'll give him that. That's a little weird. That's a little creepy. I don't know. I've never read the book, but I would be interested to see if he tried to like make aliens look like demons.
Arthur C. Clarke wrote 2001: A Space Odyssey. It
Right.
was developed concurrently with Stanley Kubrick's film version. Fun fact, between 1968, when the movie was made, and 2001, when the movie takes place, that is exactly 33 years. They did the exact same thing with 9/11. The Twin Towers began construction in 1968, and they were knocked down in 2001, exactly 33 years later. Anyway, this not only served as practice for Stanley Kubrick, as he was given pointers on how space should be portrayed by Arthur C. Clarke, but this was also mental conditioning for the masses.
9/11.
2001: A Space Odyssey was the #1 movie in the box office in 1968. And 1 year later, in 1969, Apollo 11 claims to land men on the moon for the first time.
Okay.
President Richard Nixon called Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin from the White House to congratulate them.
But none of this essentially is like proof that they faked it. That doesn't make any sense. Like, of course, everybody was really excited about going to the fucking moon. Kennedy had whipped everybody into a fucking fury that we needed to beat the fucking Russians to the moon. So of course, like, popular culture, as well as like our, you know, the organization built to take us to the moon, they might be around the same time. What the fuck? What is your problem?
Go ahead, Mr. President. This is Houston out. Hello, Neil and Buzz. I'm talking to you by telephone from the Oval Room at the White House. And this certainly has to be the most historic telephone call ever made from the White House.
Uh-huh.
I just can't tell you how proud we all are of what you have done. Thank you, Mr. President. It's a great honor and privilege for us to be here.
Meanwhile, I can't get cell phone service in the mountains here in Colorado.
Of course you live in the mountains of Colorado, for one. For two, Jesus Christ, man, what exactly do you think? Do you think that they were trying to call via cell phone? Is that what you think? We have these massive, powerful fucking radio telescopes. We have these massive transmitters that are the size, damn near the size of football fields. And no, like, well, I can't get reception on my fucking mountain cell phone plan. So obviously it was fake. What the fuck is wrong with you? Come on. How the fuck do you have 186,000 subscribers? This is insane. Yeah, okay.
Later on in the same year, Apollo 12 lands men on the moon for the second time. Then in 1971, both Apollo 14 and 15 successfully land men on the moon. In 1972, both Apollo 16 and 17 also successfully land men on the moon. So that's 6 successful moon landings between 1969 and 1972.
Right.
And it just suddenly stops there.
Yeah.
In 1981, Masonic Television, aka MTV, begins Apollo footage and continuing to use the Apollo program as their theme to
Masonic TV, dude. Fuck yeah. Oh my god.
further condition the masses on a wide scale, especially the younger generation. Make the Apollo missions cool and hip. Apollo missions, they're the hip thing to do. If MTV wasn't ran out...
What the fuck was that? Jesus Christ.
Of a Masonic temple, it wouldn't be such a dead giveaway, but they do, and it so happens that many NASA astronauts and employees are Freemasons. Now it's 2018, and nothing has happened since 1972. It's been just over 45 years, and that's a lot of time to be stagnant after 6 back-to-back moon landings.
All right, so I'm gonna do this guy a favor, and I'll explain why we've never gone back to the moon. Money. That's why. Money. Money and public attention. Nobody gives a shit anymore. And that, coupled with what happened historically around the same time. You have to understand that the only reason we went to the moon to begin with wasn't because, like, we got this little tickle in our pickle that suddenly we're like, wow, let's suddenly try and go to the moon for the benefit of all mankind. No, fuck you. No way. No way. No how. That's not why we went. We went because we wanted to have a strategic advantage over the Russians. We also needed to be able to prove our superiority over the Russians. It was a Cold War was going on. The fucking Cold War. Now, the Cold War didn't stop around the same time as the moon landing stopped. Of course not. However, a very important aspect did happen, which was Russia did not have the resources to keep up their space program. If you go and you look at the history of the Russian space program, it went pretty stagnant around the same time too. So if we no longer have to worry about competing against them, well, suddenly all that impetus and all of the willingness the government has to sacrifice their, overblown charging for toilet installation, which is really going to whatever it is that they wanted to go to, now they no longer have to divert funds to this special project. They can do whatever they want with it. We don't go to the moon because there's no reason to go to the moon. There's nothing for us there that we can actually profit from. Hate to say it, but a capitalist society is only going to go into a place where it's going to be able to benefit and monetize or profit off of it. I wish that wasn't true, but that's just the fact. You know, one of the main reasons why people are willing to go to Mars to even begin with is because they think they can exploit the resources there. That's why. There's not a lot of resources easy to access for us on the moon. Not really. Not unless you like dust. There's a lot of dust. A lot of dust. And that's it. That's the whole reason why. Mind blown. It's sad, but it's true. We just have to find a way to make people excited about space again. I should be excited about Space Force. I'm not, but I should. But I'm not. But yeah, this is all a cover up. Buzz Aldrin has finally spilled the beans on the fact that we obviously never went to the moon. Y'all got the moon Jews. You know, that's the other thing too. This is the truth. The real truth is that we were getting too close to the moon Jew settlements, where the humble lizard farmer moon Jews of Luna want to just live in peace away from the barbarism of the Terran inhumanity. That's what it is. That's all it is. I don't know. Fucking Jesus Christ. I swear to God. Helium-3. Okay. I've heard the Helium-3. Moon has similar composition. Earth has plenty of resources. Are you sure? Are you sure? Why would we go to Mars and not the moon then? There has to be a logistical reason for it. But I heard Helium-3 is actually pretty hard to harvest. And we found a giant pocket of helium recently or something over the past 5 years. That's why we no longer are like in crisis mode, because we're running out of helium, which we will eventually anyway. But that's the last time I looked into it. I could be grossly wrong right now. I couldn't even begin to tell you. Dragon of the West. Sometimes I want to take these fake moon guys, strap them into a railgun, and shoot him into the sun. I don't know. It's kind of charming. I mean, for me as like a YouTube content creator, seeing this dude have like 3 times my subs is, I'm not jealous. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. All right. Anyway, let's take a break from the really wacky, crazy, out there conspiracy theories. Let's switch to something else. This one's gonna suck. This one's gonna be a little rough. And to answer Anna Hot Heart's question, I am drinking vodka martinis. Very dirty.
Des Vaters und des Sohnes und des Heiligen Geistes. Amen. Der Herr sei mit euch. Liebe Frau Barbara, liebe Verwandte und Bekannte unseres verstorbenen Bruders Leonhard. Wir sind hier zusammengekommen, um jetzt Abschied zu nehmen von unserem Bruder Leonhard, der im Alter von 37 Jahren verstorben ist.
I hate that type of flute. I really, really do. It really bothers me.
Das Ganze ist mit einem Risiko verbunden, wenn man die Wahrheit sagt. Das hat man ja meiner Mann gut verfolgt.
This isn't totally subtitled. This switches here in just a minute.
Können, was da alles passiert ist. Mein Mann Leonhard ist ja gestorben vor 2 Monaten. Die Kinder sind jetzt Halbwaisen. Man hat ihnen den Vater genommen.
So, I'll do what it takes. And I'm not getting any answers from the mainstream as to why I'm healthy and why my husband is negative and why I can quit these drugs and all those side effects disappear and how I can live with this for 20 years. And I think it's a crime. It's crimes against humanity, and it's crimes against these mothers and children that are having to go through this, and I hate that. So I won't go quietly. I will keep speaking out, and I hope that somebody starts to listen, and I hope that somebody starts to demand answers.
So, real quick in the chat, I want to see if anybody can guess what this what the topic of this one is. I think somebody already guessed it. This one's gonna suck. We're gonna just watch a little bit of it, and then I'll let you know what happened afterwards. Oh, by the way, I should probably also shill. By the way, if you don't want Google taking 30% of your donation during this stream, you can always use Streamlabs. Streamlabs, they don't rape your wallet. Anyway. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna mute this fucking stupid music.
Okay, I was adopted from Romania in 1990, and my mom and my grandma went to Romania to come and get me. So they had spent 2 months over there to deal with all the adoption and everything, and then in order to come into the United States, I had to get tested for HIV. In Romania, I tested negative, so then everything was fine. We went to the United States, and then in 3 months of being in the United States, I had to get tested again, and I was tested positive.
AIDS is a specific combination of symptoms which is caused by an infection with the HIV virus, which leads to a destruction of the immunosystem.
Krank machen ist daran gar nichts. Man kann grundsätzlich krank sein aus verschiedenen Gründen. Und dann wird das Immunsystem sehr aktiv, das heißt, diese Gene arbeiten stärker. Und das kann man messen, zum Beispiel im sogenannten HIV-Test, der aber nicht spezifisch ist. Er misst irgendetwas, irgendwelche Aktivitäten, die aber nicht wirklich einer bestimmten Sache zugeordnet werden können.
Weil die haben ja gleichzeitig zu mir gesagt, dass sie noch 4 Jahre...
Ah, there's too much German in this one. Hang on a second. I'm trying to find... Okay. I'm trying to find a very specific person who talks in here. Is it you? No, it's not her. Hang on. Yeah, it's this lady. This is who I really want to watch.
Staying healthy for 11 years on those drugs was a miracle. It was a miracle that they didn't kill me. Although near the end, the last couple of years, I physically started to look very different. I did not have a lot of stamina left, and I don't believe I would have lived a lot longer on the drugs.
Mm-hmm. Antiretroviral therapy can prolong the lives of patients. Grievous side effects can occur. Once started on antiretroviral therapy, it should not be stopped.
But once my husband found out some of this alternative information, we started doing a lot of research and a lot of reading. And long story short, I made the decision to stop these drugs, that it was the drugs that were causing these side effects and were most likely going to kill me.
So this woman, there's one more clip of her I just scrolled through real quick. I want to finish watching just her. And this is a reason why I'm just kind of also using this time while we're streaming to watch these little clips of her for a very specific reason. I'll talk to you about it in just a second.
Felddiagnose.
My secret to staying healthy is really nothing magical. I think a very, very large part of it, as with any diagnosis you get, is the biology of belief. The mind is very, very strong on the health of the human body.
Und schlagst herum, ja? Das ist die Aggression hoch.
Okay, so that woman, her name is Carrie Stokely. And if I'm not mistaken, this was back in 2010. Carrie Stokely, she tested positive. She was on the drugs for about 11 years, and then she was convinced that what she really needed to do, the things that were killing her were the drugs, the things that kept her alive for 11 years were the drugs. So they found new information on the internet, and she stopped taking it, and yeah, she died, I think 4 years later. Yeah, about 4 years later. Died from, and can anybody guess it? AIDS! Died from AIDS. Now, the reason why I wanted to look at that too, and kind of get a little taste of it, is there's this really strange culture of AIDS denialism, and that's already been kind of touched on a little bit. I touched on it a little bit in a video. Miles Power actually has a great fucking video. Actually, I think a couple of videos on AIDS denialism, but I really want to do a video, and I plan to, on specifically the advocates for AIDS denialism, or AIDS questioning, or AIDS skeptics, whatever the fuck they want to call themselves, that died. That like just straight up died because of their own bad opinions and bad belief. Because I think that's probably a really effective tactic. You know, you can push these things, then you die. No, I'm not gonna do a video about bug chasers. I'm not. No jokes about pausing up. I'm good. No thanks. Let's see. But yeah, that R.I.P. in peace, Carrie Stokely. And yeah, this person actually here. I should share this this comment actually on this video from Little Miss Dysthymia. R.I.P. Carrie Stokely. I hope people will learn from your tragic mistake that HIV will kill you if not treated. If you stop treatment, it's not a question of if you die, but when. And that's true. That's absolutely true. The reason why she didn't believe hard enough. Yeah. 10 out of 10. Good troll. Yeah, it's the sad state of affairs is that AIDS is a death sentence if you don't take the drugs. And the fact that we have developed these drugs is a miracle. It's amazing. Well, it's not. No, it's not even a miracle. It's through the due diligence of really good fucking scientists and researchers and doctors. One fuck Canuck. Hemlock Moonwolf triggered by flute. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not Hemlock Moonwolf. He's dead. Crab90 says, someone within the U.S. State Department should leak a memo, it doesn't have to be true, stating that the Chinese are planning to build a military base on Mars. We'll be on Mars within the next decade. I know! Dude, seriously, that's all you really have to do, is you just have to fake that there's a globalist agenda trying to subvert the sovereignty of the United States by conquering and taking over Mars. That's all you gotta do, man. And then, boom, we're there. We're fucking there. Just like that. Just like that. Alright. Which one of these do I want to do first? Oh, we've been watching a lot of videos. I have some fucking articles here too. I don't think I'm gonna read an article because I'm not quite ready yet for this humdinger that I have. It is pretty insane. So let's take a look at this article, actually. Jenny McCarthy doesn't know what her Google Home sounds like, assumes it's a ghost. Actress Jenna McCarthy had a bit of a supernatural encounter this week, sort of, after checking herself out in the mirror in a room she believed to be otherwise unoccupied. She heard a little ditty play. Nothing that was nobody sitting at the nearby piano. The renowned science skeptic proceeded to freak out, calling for her husband to let him know what was going on. Thankfully, she had a Nest cam set up in the room, from which she promptly pulled the footage to post online as proof that her house is haunted. The majority of Facebook commenters seem to agree with Jenny's assessment that the spirit of a dead person was possessing her piano, with at least one claiming to have actually seen a ghost in the video. Another suggests hiring a medium. Here's the clip, but be advised, it's super spooky!
Donnie? Donnie? Someone just played the piano. Someone just played the piano. I don't know.
Donald! Is she not married to Jim anymore? Did her and Jim Carrey break up? That'd be sad. Of course, Jenna McCarthy's house is not haunted. Astute viewers recognize the otherworldly tones as the jingle Google Home plays when it starts up. Apparently, Jenny's rebooted itself, and never having witnessed such an event before, her immediate reaction was to assume it was ghosts. Naturally. That's pretty cute. That's adorable. You know, she needs a 360 cam. You know what? You're right. She does need a 360 cam, because a 360 cam is amazing. For only $128, you can get a camera that has two fisheye lenses that make a composite image, and you can watch the footage in 360 degrees. Oh, so they did break up. Okay. She's with Donnie Wahlberg? No way. Really? If she's with Donnie Wahlberg, I'm gonna shit my pants. Not really. Maybe. I want to know. Shit. Jenny McCarthy, Donnie Wahlberg. Oh my God, she's with Donnie fucking Wahlberg. Wow. Wow. Couldn't even get Mark. That's sad. That's super sad. Poor Jim. No wonder now he thinks he's Jesus Christ. Anyway, yeah, that's wild. That's super strange. I have a Google Home and it does the same thing. It can be annoying. See, you know what? I got Alexa, man, and Alexa doesn't do any stupid shit like that. She just randomly cackles when I'm naked. Moving on. All right. This is where shit really ramps up. This is when things get a little fucking crazy. This is okay. Let's look at the title of this video first. Alert! Elimination of Africans through vaccines in high gear from the Dr. Mumbi show. 37,000 subscribers. Dr. Mumbi is apparently going to tell us how Africans are being eliminated. Jim Carrey's last girlfriend killed herself. That's why he went crazy. He was her fucking pallbearer. Holy shit! Holy shit! Now I feel bad for every time I've made fun of Jim Carrey. Except when he does anti-vax stuff. Then he deserves it. But otherwise, wow, that's fucked, bro. Shit. Alright. Let's learn about how Africans are being eliminated through vaccines.
Wake up!
Oh, that's loud.
Africa, your time has come. Open up your eyes and see the sun. Open up your spirit. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, Africa.
Hello and welcome. I love this song. Dude, holy shit. That was amazing. What a great song. I want a song like that. Holy fuck, man. God damn it.
welcome to Africa Watch on the Dr. Mumbi Show. My name is Dr. Mumbi Seraki. Today I want to talk about the vaccine, give a vaccine alert here in Kenya. It has been 5 years since we last had a polio outbreak, and all of a sudden, after a massive national immunization campaign where they gave all our kids, as many of our kids as they could get their dirty hands on, a polio vaccine, now there's a polio outbreak. After 5 years of polio, after polio was, declared eradicated in our nation. And that just brought to my attention what has been, what the elites have been saying for so long, and how they've been talking openly about how they need to depopulate the world. Now,
wow. Okay. All right. This is it's a bit quiet. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Maybe we even need to hear that again. Maybe we need to hear just a little bit of that again with her turned back up. Just that her, after that song, the song was like cranked super high up, and she then started talking super quiet. Like, wow. Okay. All right. Hang on. Here we go. I got it.
On the Dr. Mumbi Show, my name is Dr. Mumbi Seraki. Today I want to talk about the vaccine, give a vaccine alert here in Kenya. It has been 5 years since we last had a polio outbreak, and all of a sudden, after a massive national immunization campaign where they gave all our kids, as many of our kids as they could get their dirty hands on.
Dirty vaccinating hands on. Oh shit, she's got a jungle. We need more budget. Yeah, dude. I need a jungle too. Shit, you know what? Fuck this. You know what? Two can play at this game. I got this. Don't even worry about it, guys. I got this. Trust in Papa Jeff. I got you. Sure, this'll work. Alright. Gonna do a little bit of this. I'm gonna do that. Yep. We're gonna do this. See, I am a professional. That's right. Alright, here we go. Moving on.
A polio vaccine, now there's a polio outbreak. After 5 years of polio, after polio was, declared eradicated in our nation. And that just brought to my attention what has been, what the elites have been saying for so long, and how they've been talking openly about how they need to depopulate the world. Now,
wait. So who are the elites, and where are they openly speaking about how we need to depopulate the world? Cause I call shenanigans. I mean, I heard about like some weird rock that people like transcribed as this depopulation agenda plan thing. I can't even remember that. It was so dumb it fell out of my head. But like I've never heard that. Let's. Oh no, she might be talking about the Bill Gates depopulation clip. I wonder if that's what she's talking about. I might need to find that if that's what she's talking about.
Now, in case you guys have been hiding under a rock, in case you've just been in your own little la-la land, you may not be aware that there is a New World Order agenda that is still in effect. And what they want to do is create one world government, one world religion, a one world money system, and just basically create a one world prison planet that is run by these corporations and these elite families. I was actually told
a one world prison planet. I know a Twinkie gay white boy over in England that would really like you. Really like you.
They're just 8,500 wicked people that want to control the world. Sickening. Anyway, we've seen them saying that there's too many of us humans, and it's the biggest lie. The overpopulation lie is the biggest lie that's being fed to the public, and they keep saying, the planet can't handle us. We're too many on this planet, and so we need to actually be decreased from 7 billion right now to about 500 million. And who do you think is gonna be decreased? I can't even say it.
I think she's saying they want to eliminate the blacks. Personally, I as a woke white gentleman find that I will personally save your gorgeous black ass from the Illuminati NWO agenda. I promise. You got nothing to worry about, baby. I got you. I'm in big with the Illuminati. Everybody knows that. I'm practically like a fucking Illuminati paladin at this point or some shit.
Black people. And we've seen such an attack on the black population through vaccines. And I hear this is not even just the black population. Even the Caucasian population is suffering from this. Through vaccines, immunization, through sterilization of our women, through abortion clinics, etc. There's just so much. Through our food, through poisoning of our food, through chemtrails, poisoning our air.
Ooh.
But what with...
Ooh, that's a fistful of crazy. Ooh, wow, okay. My brain just went to chemtrails, but there was a whole lot before that too. Alright.
Seeing here in Africa is that they are pushing this depopulation agenda through the vaccines into high gear, and our presidents, our leaders are not protecting us, particularly here in Kenya. Now we saw, Prince William. He actually held a press conference, and he's been criticized far and wide for this, saying that Africans were clashing with wildlife, and so there needed to be a depopulation of Africans so that we stop being a threat to wildlife.
What?
They actually placed lions and giraffes above, the value of a black man.
Damn, I almost feel like I should just do like a whole video on this one, but wow, I don't think that that's a thing. Like, shit, I almost want to look this up, because, like, this is wild. Prince William depopulation. I'm gonna get on a government list for looking at it. Oh, natural news. Oh, that's actually a screen cap from a natural news article. Holy shit. Okay, so Daily Mail, I think, clarifies this. Daily Mail says, there are too many people in the world in a passionate speech about population growth. After his father Prince Charles warned that the earth can't sustain us all. Warned that Africa's growing population is set to more than double by 2050. That isn't to say that they need to depopulate. Maybe that there needs to be a slowing down. Okay. There's a really fascinating concept that we've been able to observe, especially in human populations, and it makes sense too, that the higher quality of life in any given culture, the lower the birth rate gets. The more sustainable an actual society can actually be, the less people have the impetus to want to have a shit ton of children. This is largely because if the mortality rate for children is so low that your kids die pretty often, you need to have more kids, otherwise you ain't gonna have any fucking kids. You gotta breed to survive. That's kind of the whole impetus. And that there is actually some very strange, and they don't quite understand yet, psychological compulsion that once you have more stability in your life, then you don't need to breed as much. Which actually makes a lot of sense. But it's something that we can actually observe, and we've seen it all over the fucking world. So maybe that's what they're talking about. Something tells me that they're not actually talking about trying to eradicate black people. I'm pretty sure not.
Oh, it's actually sickening. We also saw Bill Gates, who is running the biggest foundation, Bill and Melinda Gates. They are the biggest donors into vaccines. And guess which vaccines they give out? Polio, malaria, and HIV. And they are donating almost $1 billion to $2 billion.
HIV vaccine? Unless something happened recently, I still don't think that there's an HIV vaccine. Pretty sure not. Pretty sure there's not an HIV vaccine. There are a lot of treatments for HIV. It may be I have been asleep for the past year and I missed it. And by all means, if I'm wrong, please correct me. But I don't think there's an HIV vaccine.
$1 a year to the African continent alone. Now we saw Bill Gates saying, the population needed to be reduced. We needed to reduce the populations across the world so that the planet can survive. Lies. They're all into eugenics, and it's just so evil. Well, you guys, I just wanted to give you a real life example of how this is happening. Now, You know, 5 years ago in 2013, Kenya was declared polio free. As in, polio was totally eradicated from our population. It was eradicated from our country.
Mm-hmm. And then the anti-vax movement happened. We had measles totally under control here in America. And then the anti-vax movement happened. Like, surprise, surprise, there is a huge, and this is true, this is 100% true, there's a massive anti-vax movement in Kenya and in Nigeria. The two countries that absolutely need it the most, need vaccines the most. They are poised to fully embrace, like, first world nation status. They have, like, a lot of the framework already laid down, and they're doing really good. There's a lot of amazing people that are coming out of both Kenya and Nigeria because they have really good schools. So what's so strange is that you have the anti-vax crowd predatorily preying on these developing countries and trying to sell them ignorance. Like, I know that you're angry at a bunch of white people, but you think it's the elites trying to depopulate you. It's not. It's as well-to-do press shirt fucking white anti-vax missionaries that are coming over trying to tell you that the latest innovations and the things that are going to save your kids' lives are the things that are going to kill them. Those are the problem. Those are the villains. Facts, not fear, yo.
And, you know, they push this here in Kenya. It's not like the US where your kids have to get vaccines. I think now it's reached like 67 vaccines before they can join school. Here in Kenya, you don't have to do that. But what they do is they use the media, they use the local chiefs and the local leaders to push these vaccines. And then they're given free. So there's a lot of interest in getting these vaccines. Now, what happened is that last year, our nurses went on strike for 5 months. And so the immunization coverage hit a 15-year low of about 63%.
Okay. Let's think about that for a second. So there was a national strike for nurses, and the immunization rate was at an all-time low.
Next thing, in about May this year, we're told, oh no, you know, there's a polio outbreak. You guys need to immunize your kids. You need to vaccinate your kids. Get your...
What did you think was gonna happen? What did you think was gonna happen? Holy shit! You have a strike and your immunization rate drops to the lowest that it's ever historically been since they started vaccinating, and suddenly you're surprised that there was an outbreak of vaccine preventable. What the fuck are you? What the shit? Oh my god!
Kids vaccinated. They actually did a door-to-door exercise where they targeted kids under 5. And you know, I wish the nurses and the doctors and the medical practitioners who are so blind to everything they're told by the West actually knew they were going door-to-door to assassinate the kids of their people.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Are you fucking crazy? This is amazing! Wow! Holy shit! Oh my god, this is absolutely amazing. You just defeated your own fucking argument, and now you're talking that they're door-to-door assassinating children. Wow.
So they went door to door targeting children under 5, and they administered the oral polio vaccine.
Also known as
guess
poison.
what? Now there's an outbreak. I'll be giving you more details right after this. Welcome back to the Dr. Mumbi Show. My name is Dr. Mumbi Saraki, talking about...
This is on TV? This is actually on TV and... Oh, no. Oh, no. How do I... Okay. How do I... Yeah, I do need a drink. I do. I need to enhance my calm. I do. You're right, Magog. What's up, Magog? Shit. I need to enhance my calm. Fuck me. This is wild. I can't believe that this is actually on TV in Kenya. How do I get a Kenyan TV show? I need a Kenyan TV show. These olives. These olives are kind of disgusting. I got them at grocery outlet because they were cheap. But yeah, they actually kind of taste like, I don't know, they taste like vaccines, and I'm going to be poisoned by, oh fuck, I can't even joke about it. DrMumbyShow.com. I'm not looking at it. I'll fucking blow my own head off, I swear to Christ.
How the genocide of our people has just been turned into high gear. I'm doing this like, you know, the plane gear? Yeah, it's just been pushed into high gear. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, if you haven't already, and hit that notification button just so you can know everything that's happening in Africa. Now, I'm giving...
Okay, maybe it's not actually on TV. Maybe it's just like her doing an ad break for her YouTube channel, but oh my god, that was great. Don't forget to subscribe, everybody. Boop, boop. Oh fuck. Oh my god. That's perfect. Bless you, Dr. Mumbi Saraki.
Giving you a case in point example of Kenya just so you can see what is happening. Please contact me, email me, leave comments below if the same thing is happening in your country. Now, you know, I just realized these polio vaccines, actually in India, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, they gave out a polio vaccine and it killed tens of thousands. It actually paralyzed tens of thousands of Indian children. Well, get this, here, they actually managed to poison 837, I think it is, 837,000 children. And now, all of a sudden, we're being told there's a polio outbreak in Kenya. Mothers have been reporting to the hospital. The media got wind of it, the local media here in Kenya. And they're saying that their kids, you know, they're dying.
You gotta love when they take the pictures that they're gonna use for these shows. They always gotta do the one that's like violently grabbing an adorable African baby and like shoving the vaccine in their mouth, you know? Like, I don't know. It's too obvious to me, you know?
Rearing, they've got high fever, they've got high temperature, and it looks like a lot of the children are actually developing polio, and now there's a fear of a polio epidemic in Kenya. After our government allowed these foreigners to come in and poison our children. And you know, last year, and we've talked...
Well, I'm sorry. But having these foreigners coming in to try and stop the spread of vaccine preventable fucking diseases, like that's our cultural exchange. Our cultural exchange is life-saving medicine. What's yours? Boko Haram?
I've talked about this before. You know, I used to have a radio station. I talked about this so much, about how, you know, the UNICEF came and the World Health Organization. They came to Kenya and they said that they needed to give women of childbearing age, and our people are so stupid sometimes, of childbearing age, a tetanus jab. And it wasn't given to the men. It wasn't given to anyone to protect the baby in case tetanus somehow was developed. Now, you know, what it turned out is that hundreds and thousands of our women were sterilized because they found HPG in these, you know, in the tetanus jabs. Now, when the Catholic Church came out and other bodies came out and said, no, let's not immunize our women, let's at least test what the World Health Organization is doing, the government refused. Why? Because they've eaten money to kill their own people. And I'm like, what kind of judgment do you think is going to hit you?
Oh my god. Okay. All right. I'm calling a halt on this. I don't know how much. Like, I'm gonna drink myself into an early grave trying to listen to this one. I swear to God. But I am curious. I want to go look at. Wait. Let's listen to her song real quick. I like this song.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Hey guys, welcome to another.
Okay, all right. What else does Dr. Mumbi talk about? Signs of judgment, it has begun. A spell on our subconscious mind. Significance of blood moon for all Africans. Let's see. Climax of global spiritual war upon us. This sounds good, dude. You think she means HPV? Maybe. It might be HPV. I don't know. This is an amazing channel. This is an incredible channel. I'm pretty sure that if I made a series looking into Dr. Moombi, I'll never have another left-leaning friend again. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll find something so batshit that even my hardcore lefty friends are like, no, okay, yeah, you should, I'm not gonna get mad if you do that video. We'll see. I do have to think about those things these days. I really do. I'm trying to build bridges, guys. I really am. I'm trying to build bridges. I'm trying to, like, make sure I keep in my heart both my lefty and my righty friends, you know, because I know it's tough on everybody. So if I can maintain that love and affection for both sides of the political divide, then I'm a better person for it. Maybe I can share it with people. Okay. Lisa says, love the channel, so glad I watched Dr. Phil that day. Take care. Hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And it was my pleasure to be on Dr. Phil. That was a lot of fun. And I really hope I can find a way to scam my way onto it again. Sergeant Buck says, Dr. Africa Jones here for Super Jungle Vitality. Hang on. Super Africa Jones here for Super Jungle Vitality and Bongo Force Platinum. They're here to turn the friggin' lions, Gary. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Buck. That was amazing. Jokes build bridges. You'd think jokes build bridges, but these days, man, you know, everybody's got such a big bug up their butt. So I'm debating on, like, okay, so I have something that is really, really, truly batshit, but I feel like I kind of want to. Okay, I've got this channel. Right? I've got this channel. I have an article that is really shitty, and then I've got a fun, weird video. But this batshit channel, and I'm looking at the time we have, I think we could probably watch 2 videos from this channel. So I'm kind of trying to figure out how I want to, like, organize this. I think we're probably going to read the article first, then we'll watch one from it, then the gross one, and then another one from it. Hey Jeff, me and my friends saw you on Dr. Phil and then bin watched your Jilly Juice videos. We've been fans ever since. Can't wait for the next Vax vid. I'm working on it, man. I really, really am. The next Vaxxed video is going to be specifically the second part of an analysis of Andrew Wakefield. It's a lot of work. It's a whole lot of work. I have like 7 fucking documents that I've just been like working on and writing and taking notes and getting everything together. It's crazy. I want to do it right. You know what I mean? Okay. So let's read this article. Yeah, this one. Okay. This is gonna make you mad, but this is the last thing that should probably be making you mad tonight. And then the rest is just gonna be fucking insane. So let's see. I'm gonna have to reposition it. A religious Oregon couple didn't believe in medical care after newborn's death. They're headed to prison. This is a very sad one. Something that's kind of unfortunately a trope on my channel is I deal a lot with children dying, unfortunately, and it's not. I kind of hate that that's sort of a thing. A trope for my channel, but it's because it's so important to me is why it's become that. So promise us a palate cleanser clip. Oh yeah, no, after we get through this, you'll have something so absolutely insane that it'll be fine, it'll be great. But this actually hits really close to home because this is an Oregon couple, and I'll explain why this is so fucking annoying. The deputy medical examiner knew before knocking on the door. There was a grim scene waiting for Eric Tonsfeld inside the single-story house set among the pine trees outside of Oregon City, Oregon, a tragedy that had played out there before. It was around 8:45 on March 5th, 2017, and the Clackamas County official was responding to the report of a dead newborn. The child had not been delivered in a hospital. She wasn't attended to by doctors and nurses. The baby died amid the murmured prayers of friends and family. But Tonsfeld knew, as everyone else in the county, and many beyond all the way up to the state legislator, that this is a familiar occurrence with the members of the Followers of Christ Church, a faith-healing sect numbering around 1,000 members. And And if this sounds familiar, followers of Christ Church in Oregon, it's because this has happened so many fucking times. Tonsfeld found the newborn's mother, Sarah Elaine Mitchell, in the master bedroom, cradling the dead child in a blanket. As the official later recounted in a probable cause affidavit, the child's father, Travis Lee Mitchell, was also in the room, as was her father, Walter White. Walter White? Was he on the blue glass at the time? No, that's inappropriate right now, Jeff. Come on. Tonsfeld would say that when he questioned the individuals in the room about the death, the answers were stilted and forced. No one would make eye contact. Eventually, he learned the baby, Jennifer, had been born around 2:55 p.m. Hours later, the baby stopped breathing, dying around 7 p.m. As Tonsfeld examined the child, he noted Jennifer was 3 pounds 6 ounces, had been born prematurely at 32 weeks. That's 8 weeks before it should have. Only then did the family tell Tonsfeld about the twin born alongside Jennifer. When Tonsfeld expected Evelyn, he told the family the surviving child was at medical risk and must go to the hospital. He told the family twice. "Thank you for your input," Walter White replied both times. On Monday, Jennifer's parents, Sarah and Travis Mitchell, 25 and 22 respectively, both pleaded guilty to criminal negligent homicide and criminal mistreatment. The Mitchells are the fifth set of parents from the followers of Christ Church to face criminal charges after failing to secure medical treatment for their children in the past 9 years, according to the prosecutor. The fifth in 9 years. In 2009, Sarah Mitchell's sister Shannon Hickman delivered a premature baby boy in the same room where Jennifer died, according to the Oregonian. The child passed away 8 hours after his birth. Later, both Hickman and her husband were convicted of second-degree manslaughter. For far too long, children in this church have been needlessly suffering and dying because their parents, as a condition of their religious beliefs, have refused to seek medical care for their children. For the past 17 and a half years, the Clackamas County District's Office has been working diligently to hold criminally responsible any parents who fail to provide adequate medical care for their children, which causes their death or serious physical injury. As a sign of the church's willingness to stop the pattern of newborn deaths, the church agreed as part of the plea agreement to post the following statement inside its building: "Everyone in the church should always seek adequate medical care for our children." Due to the couple's religious beliefs, Sarah Mitchell received no prenatal care. Without the benefit of an ultrasound, the couple did not know they were having twins or that the children were at risk. And that's a serious thing, too. If you are having twins, you really need to be going to a hospital. You really do. Because if you are a pregnant woman and you're consuming as many nutrients as you can for your newborn baby, if you have two, you need to take extra steps to make sure that you are providing for those kids. Otherwise, it's negligent fucking homicide. They believe that God heals, which all Christians believe, but that they take it a step further, thinking that God always heals. Most Christians have not interpreted Scripture as a sort of universal promise that faith will always lead to healing, but there are some popular movements in America that still hold those views. They have their own graveyard, and it's full of children, Myrna Cunningham, a former Followers of Christ church member, told the Oregonian. There shouldn't have been that many children who died, and it's terrible. The Oregonian reviewed the records of the 78 children buried in their cemetery between 1955 and 1998. Newspapers' analysis concluded 21 of the children could have been saved by modern medicine. It's fucking gnarly, dude. It's gnarly. It's absolutely gnarly. And it's just, it's unfortunate, because it's kind of like what I've talked about before. Faith is an ill comfort to grief when this sort of thing happens. Is your God personally going to come down and soothe your heart? No. Is it going to stand in court and testify to your behalf when you realize that you did not, in fact, do everything that you could? No. And it's unfortunate, but it is the state of things, especially with this followers of Christ Church. And it's really gnarly. On Monday, both parents are sentenced to 6 years in prison. Their surviving child is in foster care. So, yeah. Oh gosh, yes. I did give a trigger warning that some of these were going to be pretty gnarly. I apologize. If this happened, as some people came in. This kind of a story is always very, very difficult. But to be honest, and this is the thing that's really bothering me about it, and it's because and it's the thing that I got to talk on my channel all the fucking time. It's because people like this, the fucking fucked up Christian Harry Potter here and his wife were just negligent, and they should have known by now. They literally are in a church that has constantly had this problem happening over and over and over again. There was literally no reason why they didn't seek the proper care. They had every reason to believe that they should have. So, is what it is. Sorry, guys. Had to bring it down. But that's how it goes with the Wingnut Roundup. You never know what's going to happen. Sometimes it's funny. Sometimes it's rage-inducing. And sometimes it's a little sad. But I didn't want to make a video on that one because, honestly, I am kind of full for the next few months doing videos specifically about kids dying. I don't really want to deal with that. Kind of over it. It just hurts. It hurts too much. So instead, sad to say, I hate to say it, but this poor kid is just gonna be kind of a footnote in the stream. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
You didn't tell the wife you're gonna talk about this shit.
I know, but I gave trigger warnings all throughout this stream.
Yeah, but I literally was just tuning in.
I know. I realized that too.
You could have, like, physically told me, don't watch my stream.
Well, that's literally the only part of the stream that I thought would be rough for you to hear about.
And I didn't know you were gonna do it.
You never watch my shit anymore anyway.
Well, now I don't.
Well, now she's never gonna watch my videos again, so that's fine. That's fine. Hey, there's not gonna be any more after that, so keep watching. You ready to watch some? Are you? Hey, who thinks the wife is ready to watch some really crazy shit? You guys ready to watch some really crazy shit? Because I got you. Oh, I got you. You okay? All right. Come here. Come here. If you're gonna disrupt my stream, at least you can do is like get over here and give me a big old kiss. Big old kiss. Mwah. That's right. No. She's pretty. She's got a I Heart GMOs t-shirt.
All the hippies mad.
Makes all the what?
All the hippies mad.
That's right. See, our entire relationship is actually a programmed front by Monsanto.
Why am I faulting Jeff for my own doing?
I don't know. People are weird. Yeah. That's okay. It's funny that your shirt is not picking up the green screen. It wants to.
It's a different color green.
It wants to, but it's not doing it.
Oh, look at my mohawk growth. Makes it look like I chopped all my hair off.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. You grew your hair out. You grew your mohawk out, but I'm staying true.
Yeah.
You're the woo-woo Indian savage, but I'm the one with the mohawk.
I only look good with a dready mohawk.
Whatever, it's fine. Okay, get out of here. I'm working. Go on, get out of here.
Make me some money.
Make you some money? I'll go put my mouth to work on the corner. Is that what it takes? Fat stacks of cash to blast all over some ass. I know what you need, baby. I know what you need. I got you. Okay. So we have some choices we have to make. And it's not going to be easy. Okay, we're going to do this one. Christ. Fucking... This is going to be so bad. And you know what's so crazy? So this video is recorded in July of 2017. I think this dude is still using a flip phone camera from like 2013 or something like that. What happened to the couples videos? Memory, we need to make another video together. So okay, we'll get on that right away. So this charming man, this is Alec Chu. CHIU. Now, Justin Wang, huge congrats to Justin Wang for completely destroying the YouTube game lately. Like, Justin is a fucking rock star and a really nice guy and a buddy of mine. He did a great video on Alec Chu and his immortality rings. And Alec Chu used to sell... oh, wait, we're not in the jungle anymore. Why are we still in the jungle? This is just doesn't make any sense. There we go. Okay. So... Alec Chu, way back in the beginning of the internet, was selling these things called immortality rings, and they were just magnetic rings that he believed could make somebody live forever. Now, he's back. He finally came back. He's back to YouTube. and he's gone insane, and all of his videos are recorded on like the most shit awful cameras. So let's check this out. Oh yeah, by the way, the name of this video is "God Told Me to Bring the Nazis Back at Whatever the Cost." Just so you know.
What's up, guys? This is Alex Chu coming at you with another episode. Today I want to talk about how do we repatriotize Nazism in the United States.
It's a good question.
God told me that Nazism will come back, and this time it will spring back from the United States, and probably San Francisco is the new capital of Nazism. So San Francisco is the new Germania or something. Germania. God told me that San Francisco is actually the new Jerusalem. So, and we have to repatriate.
San Francisco is the new Jerusalem. Proceed.
Nazism, starting from San Francisco. But anyway, I want to tell you that my name is Alex Chu. I'm the guy who invented the physical immortality rings. These are the rings that you put on your small fingers. Okay? If you wear them, you don't age anymore. If you go to my website, livemuchlonger.com, you can learn more about these rings. Okay? I have lots of testimonials on Amazon customers.
I gotta tell you, Alex, in the over a decade that you've been on the internet, you have substantially aged quite a bit. Quite a bit. You do not look like a spring fucking chicken anymore.
Anyway, go to livemuchlonger.com. Anyway, let's talk about repatriotizing Nazism. Nazism, well, God told me, okay, for sure, Nazism is gonna spring back up. Like what?
I just went and checked. The resolution on this is 144. Like this, the dude records all of his videos in 144. Yes.
7 years later or something, 2024, right? Right after the crossing of the eclipse. There's already one eclipse that happened in 2017, right? And then there's another crossing of the eclipse in 2024, and there's going to be a X mark the spot somewhere near, I think it's somewhere near Missouri, and exactly 600 some miles after under that is the Georgia Guidestone, So, and God told me through a dream that Nazism has to spring back up right after the crossing. So that's 2024, and my job is to manage, to basically bring back the Nazis, okay? Manage Nazism.
Okay, so you need to bring back Nazism. Apparently congestion as well. He aged because he doesn't wear his rings at night due to arthritis. What the fuck? God bless you, Alex Chu. The world's best Asian neo-Nazi.
But I have to make Nazis look cool, Nazi has to look cool. Every school kid would think, oh, Nazi is so hypnotizing, so mesmerizing. Every kid after, they want to become a Nazi use, Every kid wants to be
a Nazi use? The fuck is a use? The fuck is a Nazi use? What the shit?
Become a Hitlerjugend. And then everybody wants to join the Nazi party. It doesn't matter if you're a black person, or white, or if you're a Jew, or if you're Chinese. I have to make it so hypnotizing, so, I don't know, so addictive,
Razzle dazzle!
So addictive that everybody wants to join. Everybody wants to be a part of it.
Oh my god. It's shit. Okay. I need to find this real quick. I need this. Okay. Okay. I'm doing something, but yeah, let's keep going.
Unfortunately, I don't know. English and German, it's a little different, See, back in the days, Hitler was using his speeches, I guess, his voice, to make people fall in love with Nazism, you know. He has that voice, you know. Heute am 3:15 unsere Feind hat uns angegriffen und von jetzt ab wir sollen Bombe mit Bombe. But I don't. No, that's just so 1940s, you know. If you shout like that in English, I don't know. It just, you know, you know how it sounds, right? When you shout in English, it just looks stupid. It makes you look like an idiot, you know. It won't work.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, how do we make Nazism look cool?
Yeah, it really does. Somebody asked, what flag is that? That is actually a custom flag that's supposed to be his take on the Nazi flag, but his name in it, I guess? I guess, something like that.
United States. How do we do that? After, you know, I really like, my favorite kind of music is a doo-wop, you know? Doo-wop. Earth Angel, please be mine. But
Earth Angel. What the fuck is an Earth? Earth Angel? 200 years ago, or 200 years from now, Alex Chu is still alive because of his immortality rings. He's sent in a giant rocket. He decides to do a pilgrimage into space. He meets the gray aliens, and they ask, "What planet do you hail from, brave traveler?" And he replies, "Urs. I come from Urs." Which leads to a intergalactic incident when they really cannot figure out where the fuck Urs is actually supposed to be.
That's not going to make Nazism look cool, you know? So, but then, you know what? I think last night I found the answer. I found the answer last night.
Okay.
I'm going to show you how we can patriotize Nazism, okay?
Yes.
Through this kind of media, through this kind of artistic talent.
Okay.
I'm going to show you a clip of this music.
Let's see it, Alex.
I think it's going to make Nazism look cool. We're going to use this.
Oh no. Okay.
Whoops. Hold on a minute. Yeah, this kind of music, you know, can make Nazism look cool. Well, it's not really my favorite kind of music, but I think this music will work.
Are you... What the fuck is that? Is that supposed to be Find Me in the Club? Play... Are you on dial-up?
Why is the music all breaking up? It doesn't matter. This is internet music, you know. So I get.
Oh, you know, nothing's gonna get kids more interested in Nazism than 50 Cent. I totally agree with you there, buddy.
In the future, we're gonna have to we're gonna have to hire lots of I don't know, rap artists. You know, rap artists and maybe invite celebrities to join the Nazi party. And then we have to teach people in school to adore this kind of music, you know. Teach kids that this is really the classic music, you know, how classical this music is, how educational and how meaningful, how meritful this kind of music is, you know. This is great. This can bring back Nazism, I believe.
You know, the worst part about this is too, like, if you were a passive observer on this and you randomly found this YouTube video, you think this guy is just like a fucking troll. Like, no way, okay, this dude's just trying to like put one over. But no, this dude is legit. He is 100% mentally fucking ill. This dude is absolutely out of his goddamn mind.
I think it's better than Hitler shouting at people, you know? I mean, we're gonna do Nazism the American way.
Yeah. It's nice because it's so broken. I don't think I'm gonna get copy striked for this shit.
But anyway, that's what I want to talk about for today's episode, you know. I was thinking maybe use this kind of music to repatriotize Nazism. Anyway, I hope you like this video. I'll talk to you later.
No. If you want some good music that has anything to do with Nazis, don't be stupid. Be a smarty. Come and join the Nazi party. You need some springtime for Hitler in Germany, man. That's some shit. That's amazing. Oh my god. It's springtime for Hitler and Germany. Deutschland's the Reichland and gay. I love it. The Producers is probably one of the best movies ever made. Absolutely incredible. Mel Brooks is a fucking genius. Let's see. November Mind says he films in such a low resolution to hide his age. Maybe. I mean, the immortality rings are definitely not working. Rise says, I came in late, so I have to back up, but love you, Jeff. My name is pronounced the same as Reese. Oh, Reese. Okay. Hello, Reese. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Very sweet of you. Oh my god. I feel like the martinis are actually starting to kick in quite a bit. I'm feeling it. I feel good. I feel loose. We're gonna watch another Alex Chu video to like round this out near the end. I have some other stuff, but I think okay, all right. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. So I have two videos that I was kind of looking at, and I want you guys to choose. One is a rather long video all about celebrities selling their soul to Satan, or a video about constant and persistent overwhelming vaginal discharge. So let me see if you want one for American Satan, two for vaginal discharge. You guys get to choose what we're gonna do. So yeah. One for American Satan, two for copious and persistent vaginal discharge. I mean, we could do both if you really want both, but I mean, I just figured I'd let you guys choose your own destiny right now, since you're all taking a trip with me. Oh man. I'm seeing a lot of ones, I'm seeing a lot of twos, I'm seeing a shit ton of both, and I'm seeing a couple, I'm out, I'm done. Gross shit, please. Okay, how about this? Let's do American Satan first, because it's longer, and we'll see how far we get into it. Actually, no, we're gonna do vaginal discharge first. We're gonna do this one. There we go. Now, okay, I need to preface this a little bit with the fact that I don't feel bad watching this video with you guys, because this lady, if people want to talk about gross out stuff in their lives, I actually kind of applaud it. It's fine. Like, I really don't have a whole lot of filters. I do share a lot of things that are rather inappropriate, because I don't have really any shame. So I applaud that. But she did put it on the internet. It's been out there for a while. It went kind of viral. It's been out for 17 days now. And she doesn't really seem to have a problem with it. So if she put it out there, we get to watch it. So let's learn all about The crude vegans struggle with daily vaginal discharge.
Literally have had discharge every single day of my life for the last 9 years.
So kill 'em with the sauce, kill 'em with the sauce.
Hello my loves and welcome to the channel. If you are new around here,
Hello.
My name is Jess. It's fucking wonderful to meet you. And if you're not new around here and you're OG, you'll just be chilling here for a while anyway. Hello baby.
Hello, Jess. I am here because of your promise to talk about your struggle with daily vaginal discharge. Please elucidate.
Welcome back. Soon, the prior, I'll be greeting you that way. You'll be my baby. But once you return, once you click the subscribe when you return, then you're gonna be my baby. You know, you'll be my boo. You know what I'm saying? Today's
Talk about your cunt leaking! Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Video, as you can see, I feel like I'm a bit off-centered. Am I off-centered? What do you think? Today's video, as you can see, is about my lifetime struggle with discharge. In a previous video I did about my body image, body hair, I asked you guys if you'd be interested in seeing a video about female discharge. And quite a few people said yes, messaged me saying, please, like, talk about this. So I thought, hey, I'm gonna do that for you. Something that I've wanted to chat about for a while because this is something that I've struggled with, let's say, for how many years now? 9 years?
Next on my channel, I'm gonna tell everybody about my struggles with hemorrhoids.
10 years, ever since
That's not a joke.
puberty hit, you know what I'm saying. I started to get discharge and I just thought, you know, I was going through the motions of like becoming a teenager, but then it never really went away. And so this started to become an issue for me because I found it very discomforting. I found it embarrassing, to be honest with you, and I just didn't understand it. I really thought there was something wrong with me. So I literally have had discharge every single day of my life for the last 9 years. I don't have any older sisters.
Okay, I need to mention this real quick, because this is something that I'm kind of confused about. I haven't watched this whole video. I only got a little bit of the gist. I've pretty much seen up to about this point. Every woman has, to some degree, vaginal discharge every single day. The vagina is a self-cleaning organ. That's what it is. That's what it does. That is how a vagina do. A vagina is a self-cleaning organ. A vagina do. The vagina cleans itself. That's what it's supposed to do. It is supposed to have a certain type of discharge. But the thing that I'm confused about is by saying that you are struggling with a daily vaginal discharge seems to denote that you have a copious amount of just gushing fluid pouring out of you, and I need to know, because you brought it up. It's not like something I'm unsolicited asking you right now. I need to know if this is like a massive tidal flow of pussy goo.
I don't have any older female friends who could have told me about these things. I would chat with my friends about it, of course, but they didn't experience it the same way that I did, or that I knew of. I didn't chat about it with my friends for a while because I was so embarrassed about it. Instead I went to the doctors. I got referred to many gynecologists. I insisted on having these tests done. I had swabs done. I've had a bloody ultrasound done. There's been a lot. There's been a lot that has happened. I really was so just embarrassed about it, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate. I'm an only child, so I don't have any siblings. I don't have any older cousins that are female. I kind of really felt alone for a long time. When it came to being...
Well, again, so the only reference that we can understand, like, how much you're vaginally discharging is when you talk to your friends, apparently they're like, bruh, or sis, my pussy don't leak that much. And maybe you just have an overactive cleaning system. Maybe that's what it is. But I I question why this is like a topic for conversation in a video, which I guess, I mean, hey, it fucking worked. 359,000 fucking views later, like, you definitely got some attention on this video, so whatever, like, good on you. I just, I have questions, please answer.
No, sexually active with boys. That was when I was even more embarrassed, because I would always have to wash and just act like nothing ever happened before I'd done anything with a guy. And it just took away the magic. It wasn't sexy. I didn't feel sexy ever. As you go through your cycle, the scent changes. Sometimes it doesn't smell like anything. Sometimes it smells like, many of you women will know what I'm talking about right now. I didn't understand it, and then I started speaking to people, started speaking to friends when I got older, and they're like, yeah, I've had it. But like, I only get like a tiny bit or whatever, or it doesn't really show in my knickers, but I do get it, and I'd see my friends just go commando, not right.
Oh, wait, hang on. I need to, hang on. Breathe, man. Breathe. Somebody's saying you should always wash first. I mean, you know, like, when I was younger, I wouldn't have given a shit. But like, the older I get, and the more like you kind of have to like schedule your sex around things, the more you're kind of like, yeah, I can take a quick shower. I just want to make sure it's like nice and fresh. Like, I get that, but I mean, she seems way too young to have these types of concerns. It seems like there might be a problem. I'm gonna have a sip of martini before I continue this. You guys are just gonna have to wait. The crude vegan, your vagina is famous.
Underwear, and I'm like, how are you not wearing underwear? Like, you're just wearing little shorts. Like, my discharge would literally run down my legs if I did that. Like, and it got to the point where I just was comparing myself all the time. I was just so confused, and so I'd been to many gynecologists, and everything came back normal. They said it's fine, this is normal for girls, if this just happens. It doesn't happen to all girls. They have discharge in their cycle every month, but not every day, but some girls have it every day. But I hadn't met a girl who really did have it the same way as me every single day. Until a couple of years ago, actually, I met somebody who said, yeah, fuck yeah, like, I struggle with the same thing, like, I have to wear panty liners. And I was like, panty liners, that's a good idea. Wow, why didn't I ever think of that? Why didn't I ever think of that? And so then, since a couple of years ago, I'm wearing panty liners often. I need to find a eco-friendly, sustainable version of panty liners.
You know what's like a, okay, you know, okay, see, you know how say you're a dude, say you're a young guy, and like somewhere out there, you know, you're surfing the internet, maybe you're trying to like hook up with somebody, and they Google your name, and they'll find like that one cringy video that you put out, or that really shitty live journal like poetry that you wrote or whatever. Maybe it's a video or a picture of you with a fedora holding a katana and shit, and that's like instantly destruction for your ability to get laid that night because they Googled you. I have this feeling, this terrible feeling, that if somebody looks her up and they're interested in her and they find this video, it's not gonna hurt her chances. I know dudes. And as much as I think that this should be like a destruction of your ability to ever hook up with somebody, probably not. Or in my case, my entire channel. Nice. That's a good one. Caffeinated feed. Oh, wow. Well played.
I feel so much more comfortable with them. I find one thing that really bothers me, especially when it's sunny, like, and it's warm outside, and if I want to wear like leggings, and if I don't have a panty liner on, my discharge will go through my underwear to my leggings, and you'd be able to smell it. So if I sit with my legs open like this, you can smell it, and I can smell it, and I feel like everyone else can smell it, and they're thinking, oh my god, what is this smell coming from this girl's leg?
Oh my god!
I started wearing panty liners, and it made me so much happier. But obviously, when it comes to getting, you know, when it comes to hanky panky, it's still unsexy to me. Natalie doesn't give a shit, but to me, I'm like, oh, I gotta take off my panty liner. Oh my god, you know. And it even to this point, only recently have I started to be more relaxed about not having to wash before sexual encounters, especially with women, because, you know, it's all in the fingers. So I never ever want her to be, you know, active with me, and then later on she's like, oh my god, what's that smell? But I know women don't think that way anyway. When you're...
Some do. I fucking swear to God. Oh, wow. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Shit. You were saying it would hurt her chances? Well, I know, I chose this. I set us all on this path together. I take full responsibility for this. I mean, I didn't make this video. I just... Okay. Alright. Come on, you guys are brave. I believe in you. If I can stand this, so can you. Come on. We're in this together. You and me.
In a relationship with a woman doesn't think that way because we know it, we understand women's bodies. But I still within me, do you know what I mean? Can anyone relate to that, or am I just going crazy? Like, I just feel like, but some people just don't care. They just don't care. Whatever, pussy is pussy, do you know what I mean? Like, every pussy has a different scent. And I'm like, yeah, but, I've been with people in the past and I'm like, yeah, your pussy smells great. And I'm like, why are you lying? I never believe it. But I think only since I've been with women can I understand that what they're saying to me is genuine, because I feel the same about them. Like, I understand that they get discharge. I understand that if they're smelling a bit fruity, you know, not pineapple fruity, but a different kind of fruity, that, hey, it doesn't matter, like, scent is a scent, like, I still want that puss, you know, like, it doesn't make a difference. But yeah, it's been a struggle for me for a long time, but I'm feeling a lot more confident with it, a lot better about it. I think it's just understanding your body, and I now know that when my period comes, it will thin, and after my period it will be thinner, then it will get a bit thicker, and then the scent will change slightly. I've tried things like getting this bacterial vaginosis serum to put up there. It didn't work. I don't have bacterial vaginosis, I just have discharge, which is just a daily occurrence for a lot of women. If you guys have ever struggled with this and you thought you were alone, please comment down below. Like, don't be embarrassed. Like, let's just all be open. I really hope this video has helped somebody, because I wish I saw a video like this when I was young and I was going through the motions and not understanding what was going on with my body.
I'm very happy that I found this video when I did. Oh my god. Oh my god.
These things take time for you to understand, and these things will take time for other people to understand, such as men. If men don't understand, just talk to them about it. If you feel like if you're embarrassed in your relationship and you think that he's thinking about it, but he's probably not, just chat to him, just be like, yo, you know, this is this, you know, let me school you a little bit about women's vaginas, you know what I'm saying? Like, just let them know it's all good if you feel worried about it. If you don't...
Oi mate, look, sometimes, right, you got a woman, yeah? And she might be leaking out of her cunt, you know. She can't help it. Yeah, it might smell a little funny, might droop down her leg. But you know what? Don't be a pussy, mate. Just dive right in there and lap that shit up like it's puppy chow, alright? Oh god, I fucked it up. Okay, no, we're done. We're done with this. We're done with this goddamn video. I know. I'm tapping out. I'm done. I accidentally scrolled it back, and I don't want to try and find it again. I'm done. For the love of fuck, somebody needs to send this video to Sugar Tits. Oh wow. No, by all, you know what? This is what I want you guys to do. If you want to do anything for me tonight, this video My struggle with daily vaginal discourse by the crude vegan. You send this video on Twitter right now to Sugar Tits and tell her I demand a video. I demand a Sugar Tits video on daily vaginal discharge. I demand it. I demand it. I need answers. Anyway, that was a nightmare. November Mind, Christian vaginal discharge. Sergeant Buck says my lifetime struggle with discharge. They kicked me out of the PMC for setting a diplomat's limo on fire with the diplomat still inside. Ooh, that's a different type of discharge, buddy. November Mind says I'm gay now. FAQ this PUSSY goo. Fact this pussy goo. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. I hope you guys don't think less of me because I had to tap out of that video. That's pretty gnarly. Okay, so I'm going to leave it up to you guys here in the chat. You guys get to vote. Are we going to go for another Alex Chu video? Or are we going to go for American Satan? 1 for Alex Chu, 2 for American Satan. Because Alex Chu, there's a billion Alex Chu videos that we could watch. But I just want to know what you guys want to do next, because we're definitely going to watch more Alex Chu one way or the other, but I want to know what you want to do. So, what did I say? 1 for American Satan, 2 for Alex Chu. Yes. Yeah. 1 for American Satan, 2 for Alex Chu. We think more of me. Okay, that's good. Oh my god. You want some Alex Chu? Yeah, looks like you guys want some more Alex Chu. Okay. Alright, we'll do some more Alex Chu. Let me yeah, this is the nice part about it too, is you could literally, like, if you go over to his channel, Nazism is not about superior race, it's about hatred and anger. It's my job to make Nazi cool, to take over America. God told me to bring back the Nazis at whatever the cost. Let's see. Oh god. Some of these are long too. Neo-Nazis lack fantasy. They are not real Nazis. This sounds great. Oh, you wanted Satan. Oh, you wanted Satan. Oh, 2 is Satan. Okay, all right. Yeah. Okay, fine. We'll do Chu after the Satan. Okay, fine. This is actually another one from Odd Reality, 186,000 subscribers. So let's take a look at this. All right, Jesus Christ, I can't keep track of this shit, man. I can't keep track of this. Yeah, Mandela effect in the chat, man. I don't know. I can't control this anymore. At this late in the fucking Wingnut Roundup, man, the brakes are off the train. You don't know what's gonna happen. Except I'm gonna get drunk and this is gonna get weird.
ODD TV.
Let's do it.
So I recently watched this movie called American Satan.
Oh.
This film was made by Sumerian Films, which is also Sumerian Records.
Okay.
A record label with many artists under its belt. Anyway, this movie was about a young rock band called The Relentless that drop out of college to move to the Sunset Strip to chase their dreams.
Sounds fair. Why is it called American Satan?
These kids live out of their van while hunting down live venues to perform their songs and make themselves known. Struggling from day to day, they keep running into an enigmatic old man that says strange things. First, when they arrive in California,
John 7:24. Stop judging by mere appearances.
Memory, I need my captain hat. It's in the closet. Okay. Alright.
And instead...
Huh? You should get it.
Judge correctly. Can I show you boys around town?
Then they run into him again a little while later.
Do you know how long I've been stuck here? In this vessel? waiting for you 4 dicks to show up. Do you know how long? What the fuck?
Then they keep hustling and trying to make headway, playing shows and barely scraping by. Then, yet again, they come face to face with the mysterious man. Only this time, he's rolling in style, and he gives himself away.
Well, he definitely has a much nicer car at this point, that's for sure.
Sorry. Who the hell are you? Use your imagination, dude. But it's not what you feel, but what you see.
Away.
What's that? So what's that? Hey, look at that! It's no, it's up there in the top shelf. It's up in there in the top shelf. I promise. Like the closet in the living room. It's Samuel Tarly. It's totally Samuel Tarly. Holy shit, that's amazing. John, we've got to fight the walkers on the wall, John.
Who the hell are you? Use your imagination, dude. It's not what you feel, but what you see.
Whole devil worshipping thing's all fake. It's a shock value, tongue-in-cheek marketing gimmick.
Oh, you know, let's ask Vic's Bible-hugging mama, shall we? Anyway, let's go on inside and have that drink.
They go inside to sit down and have drinks and talk business.
This is my favorite table. Done a lot of business at this booth.
Oh, come on, guys. Don't actually believe this fucking bullshit, do you?
Yeah, I mean, why us?
Because I believe in you.
Ooh, the devil believes in you. Yeah.
I know you came out here because you know what you're capable of. So do I.
Pop stars, they're the ones who influence the masses. We're just a rock band.
Oh, pop stars are so fucking boring. Anyway, I've got most of them.
Like who?
Jay-Z, Empire State of Mind. I love that lyric. Jesus can't save you. Life starts when the church ends. And then his little protege, Kanye. You know, I put him on the front of Rolling Stone.
Is that Malcolm McDowell? If that's Malcolm McDowell, I'm gonna be really sad because Malcolm McDowell should not be that fucking old right now. IMDb, American Satan. I want to know if that's Malcolm McDowell. I'm gonna be so sad. He should not be that old. It's Malcolm McDowell. Oh wow, fuck, dude, he got so old. He got so old. Aw.
Magazine with a crown of thorns on his head. Total fucking blasphemy.
Okay, right, look. Why exactly a band like us?
Rock and roll, heavy metal. You know, you guys, you're so loyal to me.
You know,
you wear me on your sleeve.
I mean, like, okay, so Peter Stormare played the best Satan ever in a movie, hands down. Don't fucking at me. It's just true. He played the best Satan ever. But honestly, if I was to pick any actor, I think that would make a really good Satan. I guess Malcolm McDowell would probably be a pretty good one. I mean, he played Caligula, and that was pretty incredible.
Fucking mental.
Have you ever seen Iron Maiden? They filled stadiums full of their fans, singing along to songs like The Number of the Beast. Or what about Van Halen? Running with the Devil, the Stones, Sympathy for the Devil. I'm not saying I'm Satan. Just saying that the devil is a catchy lyric.
That's a good line. That's actually a really good line. I like that. That's pretty badass.
If it was all real, they would never put it out in the open.
Check this out. See this? The pyramid in the eye. Do you know what that signifies?
Illuminati.
What's that writing say?
He favors our undertakings.
Yes, I do. And this?
New Order of the Ages.
Novus Ordo. Yeah.
Whoa, what the fuck, dude? Shit. We're getting deep in this shit right now. Holy fuck. I want to see this movie now. This movie seems like it's pretty badass. Yeah, I'm watching it tomorrow too. Holy shit.
Now the best place to keep a secret is right in front of someone.
I know, I just want my eyes.
All right. Fine. I'm a believer.
Are you speaking for everybody? All right, I'll take one. we perform a ritual ceremony.
Oh my god. Is this make a point, dude. I don't want to watch this movie. I want to watch the movie, but I don't want to watch the movie on your fucking video.
The ritual sacrifice, and boom! They blow up and become the most popular band overnight with their debut album, American Satan. American Satan is AS. AS is 119, right? Backwards, it's 9/11. This album also reminds me of Marilyn Manson's album, Antichrist Superstar. American Satan, Antichrist Superstar. Both pretty much the same. Superstar, you could replace the word American with superstar, right? Everybody in America is a superstar or wants to be one.
Right.
Satan, Antichrist. So American Satan, Antichrist Superstar. Both very similar. Both AS 9/11. And let me say this, maybe these numerical outcomes or similar name patterns weren't devised by man sitting around in a room going, let's put this in there, let's make sure this is that, but rather the Matrix is speaking to us and at times through us,
Oh shit, dude. Bringing in the Matrix into this too. Like, the Matrix itself is not only not a movie, it's actually a prophetic Luciferian, I don't know, a prophetic Luciferian agenda, a disinformation campaign by the elites who are trying to employ eugenics and depopulation techniques in order to do this something.
Reality itself, whatever it is heavily coded with hidden knowledge and messages when you're able to read between the lines. So anyway, the lead singer of The Relentless is cleverly named Johnny Faust, as in Dr. Johann Georg Faust, a German astronomer, alchemist, and
more like Gaylord, am I right? No? No.
magician from the mid-1400s. Just decades after his death, he became the subject of a folk legend where a man makes a pact with the devil in exchange for worldly pleasures and unlimited knowledge. This legend has had many adaptations over the centuries, leading all the way up to today. In fact, there is a 1994 Faust movie by Jan Zvankmajer. On the cover for the movie, the Faust character is using his hand to cover up one of his eyes. Very interesting, right?
No.
That we constantly see this among famous people, Hollywood icons.
Am I doing it right? What?
Pop music stars.
Wait, what? What is this even supposed to mean? What is this even supposed to mean? Oh my god. What is the point? What's the point?
The fashion industry.
Okay. I'm starting to get kind of jealous of Drunken Peasants because they have like Vigilant Christian Mario, who at least gets to the point rather quickly. This dude is just like, look at these people covering up one eye. What does it all mean? What does it all mean? I don't know.
Movie posters.
Okay. Sure.
Movie covers.
Oh my god.
Album covers. Magazine covers.
I'm never gonna recover from this one, I swear to God. This reminds me of like Jurassic Liars. You know, if you guys remember Jurassic Liars, the guy who'd go into like the supermarket and he'd find like Pepsi. Pepsi with the pee-pee, the P and the P. You Jew bastards with your piss-filled conspiracy. Like this is what it reminds me of. Like are we still on this?
Music videos.
Looks like it's almost done. Come on. I swear to God.
Products they sell at the grocery store. Ads for department stores. They even have the Einstein brothers doing it with bagels. And the list goes on and on. I could easily make a 5-hour video with how much of this stuff you can find. I'll admit it sounds funny and it seems completely ridiculous.
Yes, it does! Yes, it does!
And unreal, but it's exactly like the man said on American Satan. The best place to keep a secret is right in front of someone. So we have the 1994 Faust cover with the guy covering one eye, and the story is about selling your soul. Let's listen to some words straight from the celebrities themselves.
I sold my soul to the devil. I know it's a crappy deal. Lisa came with a few toys like a Happy Meal.
It's like a boy in the bubble who never could adapt. I'm trapped. If I can go back, I never would have rapped. I sold my soul to the devil. I'll never get it back.
I sold my soul to the devil, and the price was cheap. And yo, it's cold on this level, cause it's twice as deep. Picture a nigga on the verge of living insane. I sold my soul for a chance to kick it and bang. God, I wonder, can you save me?
Go figure, people take the most popular and most prevalent religion in the current country that they live in, and a popular trope of attaining success is selling your soul to the devil for the promise of whatever, and use it in their art and their literature as a trope. Go fucking figure. Go figure. Next, you want to try and find a way to weasel in how the hero's journey is actually a Luciferian agenda because it's the oldest story ever told in literature of mankind. Because that would be a pretty easy one to do too.
You know, I am misunderstood a lot at times. My music, my image, people have their whole thing about me, whether it be me being a devil worshiper or whatever. Besides them reading into my hand over my eye on my album cover.
Why is your hand over your eye on your album?
Because I'm a devil worshiper. What are you talking about? Because I swear I want it to be like that.
God damn.
Amy Grant of music. Yeah. But it didn't work out, and so I sold my soul to the devil.
Why do you still do it? Why?
Okay. Can I? Okay. Can I be off the hook on this video? 1, if I have to keep going. 2, if we can tap out and move on to Alex 2. 1 to keep going. 2 to tap out. I want to know. 1 to keep going. 2 to tap out. I won't forget this this poll. 1 to keep going. 2 to tap out. Because my God, this is honestly causing me physical fucking pain right now. Oh, Jesus Christ. Two. Yeah, twos. Mostly twos. Yeah, I'm seeing twos. I'm seeing mostly twos. There's a few ones. Guys, if you really want to know what goes on next with American Satan, go check out Odd Reality. And you can watch his mini documentary American Satan, published in January of this year. Yeah. I'm saving myself, man. All right. We're gonna round this out with one more Alex Chu video, and I think I want to watch Neo-Nazis Like Fantasy. They are not real Nazis. Let's do this one. And then we're gonna call it a night.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey,
Alex Chu.
Hey, it's Alex Chu. Thank God it's Alex Chu. How you doing, Alex Chu?
Coming at you with another episode. This time I want to talk about, how neo-Nazis, they're not real Nazis, they're sort of, neo-Nazis are sort of fake, they're not real Nazis,
Well, I would kind of agree. If you are a neo-Nazi, you are technically not really a member of the National Socialist Party of Germany in the 30s and 40s, so I guess that's technically kind of true. Suppose.
But before I go into that subject, I just want to tell you, my name is Alex Chu. I'm the guy who invented the physical immortality rings. These are the rings that you put on your small fingers. You don't age anymore after you put them on, you live forever. If you go to my website, which is livemuchlonger.com, okay, livemuchlonger.com, you can see lots of testimonials from Amazon customers. I have about like 50 testimonials now. Most of them give me like 4 stars and 5 stars. 80% of
Wow, 40 or 50 in over a decade. Man, you're fucking killing it, Alex.
Okay, so if you want to live forever, go to livemuchlonger.com, livemuchlonger.com, okay? Let's talk about, today's neo-Nazis, especially American neo-Nazis, they're just like, German neo-Nazis are, they're in Germany, they're like, Ausländer raus, that's all, they just want to kick out the Ausländers. And then the American neo-Nazi, they're like, oh yeah, we're so cool, we're white people, we, all the black people, all the Asians, they're bad, we cool, we smart. I don't know, it's just, they don't know the real Nazism, you understand?
I'm sure, I'm with you, Alex. They don't know the real Nazi. Yeah, let's do it.
It wasn't like that back in the days. Nazism is different.
Okay.
It's like, I don't know, especially, let's say the Germans, I'm not going to judge them, because what happened is, the Germans government cracked down on the German Nazis so much that they cannot even raise up their hand like that, They cannot, for example, they can wear, like, black, red, and white, because that's a Nazi color, right? But then the wording, their flags, their wording, they have to, like, be very specific, or else they could break the law. It's just, so, but American Nazis, they could do whatever they want, right? They could wave a the Nazi swastika flag and all that.
And they do, and they absolutely do.
But then, I don't know, they just don't do it right, It's just that all they do is talk shit about, black people, about Asians, about Mexicans, whatever. It's like they don't do it right. I want to show you an example of how you do it correctly. Okay, this is a recording from Rammstein.
Oh no!
Sorry.
Oh no!
This is a recording from Rammstein. It's called.
Are you trying to equate Rammstein with Nazism? Because you're gonna have a bad fucking time if you do that. Rammstein are very, very specifically not down with neo-Nazism. Holy shit. Okay. I really don't. I don't want to copy strike on my fucking video. Let's try and we'll try and do this.
But basically, okay. Nazism. The American Nazis, the German neo-Nazis, they lack one thing.
Okay.
The American German Nazis, they don't have fantasy. In Nazism, fantasy is very important. You gotta have fantasy.
You have to have fantasy in Nazism? What are you fucking talking about? Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
You know, in Nazism, you gotta have fantasy. You have to have propaganda. You know? And you gotta hypnotize people. There has to be hypnotism. You understand?
You gotta have hypnotism.
Just like this music right here.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Just like this music right here. You gotta capture. First of all, it's fantasy.
Okay, I really have to protest a little bit about this. Rammstein has very, very publicly denounced any type of racism and Nazism, National Socialism whatsoever. And Rammstein is also fucking awesome. They're fucking incredible. One of my favorite bands of all time. Love Rammstein. But I just needed a virtue signal for a minute before we keep watching this piece of shit video.
You gotta have fantasy. You know, you gotta let your audience know that how come Nazism can save the entire world? How come Nazism is so perfect, so beautiful? You know, that no one else in the world can challenge Nazism. And how come Nazism is the way of the future? You gotta.
Well, then why did Nazism get fucking beat the fuck out? Just saying, some scrappy allies and some badass fucking Russians managed to beat the shit out of a bunch of Nazis. Why? How perfect is that? Ooh.
And let people know that. And second, it's propaganda. Propaganda is something that you feed the people. We are glorious. We are wonderful. We are the savior of the whole world. The more people listen to you, the more people need it. You know, the more people need that energy. It's like something that's drug addiction or some kind of food.
Nazism is food.
That can like some kind of food that's addictive. You know. Oh man, hold on. But
I swear to God, Alex Chu, if you get me a copy strike on my video because of the shit playing over your crappy like fucking Logitech speakers from 1999, I'm gonna be so pissed. Don't show me your butt unless you mean it. Don't do that. Hey! Don't just flash me your fucking butt and then leave. Damn it, wife! Are you going to bed? You're trying to. Here, you're not gonna be on camera. Here, just get over here. Hang on a second, guys. Here, you can watch this video. I'm gonna squeeze my wife's butt. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh. Whoops, sorry about that. Anyway.
Jesus Christ. No, don't go to bed. Don't go to sleep yet. I'm almost done. I'm almost
Turn
done.
that off a little bit.
I'll eat that cookie.
Anyway, that's what Nazism is all about. You know.
Don't. No!
You have to capture people's attention.
I swear to God.
If you don't capture people's attention, you don't. If there's no fantasy, especially fantasy is the most important thing. Especially fantasy.
Shut the fuck up, Alex Chu. You're a fucking idiot. You're a goddamn weirdo. You're a fucking weird piece of shit who tried to sell a bunch of people a bunch of rings that don't actually work. They don't work. They're not gonna keep you alive forever. They're not gonna give you immortality. They're just magnetic fucking rings, you dumbass. You fucking dumbass. You're stupid. You don't know what you're talking about. You're a fucking idiot. You're a total idiot, and I'm watching your videos while my wife is showing me her amazing, curvaceous, beautiful fucking butt over there, and I'm watching your stupid fucking videos. Fuck you. Shut the fuck up. I can't fucking stand you anymore. I'm done. I'm done with it. Holy fucking shit. Aaron J says, Jeff, thank you very much for looking out for us all. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it and love you very much. I'm trying not to lose my shit right now, but my wife is literally walking around in a thong, and she's about to go to sleep. So you all have to leave right now, and I really mean that. Like, you all have to just leave. You all need to get out of my living room right now. I don't mean to call the party too early, and I don't mean to be that guy. But after a long journey of weird gurus trying to expand your brain and supercharge your psychic abilities with rocks, copious amounts of vaginal discharge, and a weird Asian white supremacist neo-Nazi, I kind of think like I'm done. I'm tapping out, and I'm gonna go fucking dive headlong, swan dive into my wife's ass, and I'm gonna go fucking have a grand old time fucking doing it. Thank you so much, everybody. I fucking love you so much. You are amazing. I'll catch you guys again next month. At some point, we'll do the roundup again. It'll be a grand old fucking time. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some. I'm gonna go get some ass. And I wish all of you luck in getting your own respective ass or penors or breasticles or whatever the fuck it is that you appreciate. Good night. I love you so much. You're the best. I'm super gay for you. Goodbye. Play this fucking song, you stupid asshole. Oh God. There we go. I'm out of here! Fuck off!
Yeah, and you won't stop, and you don't stop, and you won't stop. I was a terror since the public school era. Bathroom passes, cutting classes, squeezing asses. Smoking blunts was a daily routine since 13. A chubby nigga on the scene. I used to have the tray deuce and the deuce in my bubble goose. Now I got the Mac in my knapsack, lounging black, smoking sacks up in accent sidekicks with my sidekicks, rocking fly kicks. Honeys wanna chat, but all we wanna know is where the party at. And can I bring my gat? If not, I hope I don't get shot. Better throw my vest on my chest, cause niggas is a mess. It don't take nothing but front for me to start something. Bugging and fucking at niggas like I was duck hunting. Dumbing out just me and my crew, cause all we wanna do is party and bullshit and party and bullshit.